DC and Marvel characters who can hold Mjolnir. I already know who can. And I already know who can't. Question is, do you, Mike?
Of course.
Alright.
Now this would be fun to talk. Okay, Birdman. You got it.
One day I just want to make fire pop out like sparks and shit. Doing that, wouldn't that be cool?
It would, but
what?
your skin, the friction.
Well, this part is white, Mike, so it ain't gonna get blacker. Okay.
Actually, it kind of does.
What you mean? Just don't get black, Mike. Just look at it. Well,
Because
basically white.
friction
We're gonna do like when we turn this way.
Because when you start scarring, friction is gonna tear off your skin.
Oh shit. Huh.
Yeah, because my friend, he had like a scar like right here.
Uh-huh.
That shit, like, it turned darker.
Damn. Well, we all know that won't affect your light skin ass.
Of course, light skin got it better.
Yeah, I guess so.
Shout out to Chris Breezy.
Especially since you corny. Especially since you more white than me.
Yeah, the ladies love it. Alright, Rodney. Alright. I'm not trying to impress you, I'm trying to impress the ladies.
And then you're failing.
I've had success.
Alright, that's what I'm talking about, gang shit, you know what I'm saying? Good shit, Mike.
Hey,
Your hands are a little cold. You gotta.
bro, it's cold. Like,
Yeah, it's
I don't
pretty
do
cold
cold.
here. It's pretty cold here. Yeah.
see, that's why I brought this.
Yeah, damn weather and shit. They go through kind of fire. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, my friend got it. He even
yeah?
got me the shades too.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Put the shades on real quick, Mike. Let's see how you look in them.
They're a little small, but I like them though.
Okay, that's fire. All right, Mike. All right, little new drip alert. New drip alert. I see you.
Hey, I gotta wear this out like to a club or something.
Yes, sir. I'm not about to go to a jacket though. Maybe you shouldn't do that. But no shades. Yes, sir.
I'm telling you, he created a monster.
Who? You?
No, my friend. Getting me this,
Mike.
bro. I'm
You're
a problem.
supposed to be
Bro,
a
I'm
hero.
a problem now.
You're supposed to be a hero, not a villain.
I could be a bit of a villain too.
No, Mike.
Hey,
You're supposed to be a hero. My Hero Academia.
Bro says who? I could be a villain too. Be the smooth villain. Smooth criminal. Shout out to MJ.
You hear the corn on the cob on this man?
All right, let's get started.
You just said smooth criminal.
Bro, let's get started.
The corn on the cob. Corn.
All right, I'm ready to start.
Maybe we should call you corn criminal. How about that? But no, we won't do that. You know why, Mike? Because it's corny.
Bro, you just
All
mad.
right.
You're just
All
mad
right.
because I'm smooth.
That's all I'm saying. All right. All
Bro,
right.
you're just mad,
In 1998, here came the impossible. Lil boy was chosen, his life was not optional. So we tried to search for anything that was logical. He just found a world shockingly irresponsible, with people in it that never was held accountable. The world was smoking mirrors, definitely undeniable. Could he overcome it? It likely was astronomical. But if he really could, that boy would be unstoppable.
RJ,
You went from his perspective, he was gonna kill anybody deceptive. Baby was so chill, growing into his own. The boy finally left home. That's your money bill. Been starving for way too long. This reality, accepted it gradually. If you not the coolest, you gon' suck it with agony.
What's good, y'all? I'm Rodney.
bro. Not Mike.
And this is another episode of RJ Relates. Now, like I say for every video, this is a sacred place where we are 100% honest with ourselves and our audience. We talk about many topics such as depression, relationship, views, life, movie, TV shows, anime, and many more. If y'all like this video at the end, please hit that like button and subscribe. Hit that bell notification. If y'all want us to talk about other topics, you can hit those up in the comments below. Also, reach us on our IGs as well. Rodney_T.
I'll just keep mine private for now.
And having said everything, let's jump into today's topic. So today, Mike and I are going to be talking about Marvel, DC, and who is worthy. Oh shit, that was mine, wasn't it, Mike?
And Loki kind of was.
You know what I'm saying?
I'll give it to
You know, rapper, shit.
Would have been better if I said it, but
Not a single soul in the universe thought that, Mike.
all right.
Not a single soul. Not even the people from past lives, like in the Avatar state. Nobody, your reincarnations, nobody thought that.
Okay. All right. Let's get on with the topic.
As I was saying before I was rudely interrupted, we're going to be talking about who's worthy of holding Mjolnir, like Thor Odinson in Marvel and DC. So, Mike, I want to ask you, who do you think can wield Mjolnir in Marvel and DC?
All right. So to get the basic, who we already know who can out the way, definitely Captain America, Jane Foster, and
I don't know why Jane Foster didn't hold that shit. I don't know why you said that. You should have been like Captain America. You should have been like someone else that like.
I mean, she can. So
but that's because they just made it like that. Just because Thor can. Girl version of Thor. Yeah, let's make her hold it too. Not make her different.
You don't like the girl version of Thor? I didn't like the movie, so.
Just like with freaking Peggy Carter, where they doing the What If series, trying to make him just like Steve and shit. That shit was so lame. Like, why are you doing this? Like, you're making her exactly carbon copy. Make her be her own independent person. But no, we have to copy and make them the same. That's all my little TED talk, guys.
Well, they want to play on the.
That's what I'm saying.
You already know, so.
Like, see what I'm saying? Like, and then she can hold Mjolnir too, and I'm like, why does Peggy Carter get to hold Mjolnir? Like, no, they should have made it where it's like she may not be able to be like hold Mjolnir because she has like a little different mindset than Steve. Like, she's not willing to go to certain lengths as Steve. She has her own way of thinking, and that makes her a little more skillful, more tactical than Steve. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Like, make her have something that he doesn't have, and then make it like, okay, he can hold Mjolnir because he's this way. She can't hold Mjolnir because she's this way, but there are things she can do as a fighter that he can't. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I get what you mean. But we got it. It's there, so.
You think Spider-Man can hold it?
I would bet he definitely can. Like, I think, don't quote me on this, there might have been a series where he probably did, but I don't know. But Spider-Man,
I wonder why he can't though. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's not a thing. Like, because he's what makes him that beautiful?
That'd be the thing though. Like, what counts as worthy to Mjolnir? Like, what would make you worthy and unworthy?
Well, I don't know about comics Cap, but MCU Cap is just a true stand-up guy. Going to lengths to protect the people he cares about, doing things the right way. That's what makes you a true hero. You know what I'm saying?
So if you're going off of that, then Spider-Man definitely can or should be able to.
But I don't know. But I feel like the killing is a reason why you can't do it. But
he's never really killed anybody. Well,
Spider-Man?
Yeah. Well, depending on the comic or which version you're talking about, really. But
I feel like maybe like older Spider-Man, like maybe Peter, like after college, maybe like a full-grown adult. You know what I'm saying? I feel like
this is why I kind of hate like multiverses and things like that, because you have different versions of older Spider-Man, and there are different versions out there where I would think he'd be unworthy of, like holding Mjolnir.
Yeah.
Because there's been versions where he's like super depressed and like he's done with it. Can't really blame him, but
maybe that's why he can't hold it. Maybe that's why it's a thing. I can see that. being a thing. Maybe he can't hold it. You think your boy Batman can wield it? No.
I would say no. I would just say
can't be letting Joker live like that and hold Mjolnir, buddy. It's not happening. Not happening, Bruce.
I mean, see, that's the thing though. Thor does kill, or has killed, so.
But Thor's not letting somebody who's killing others live like that and still keep coming back and forth.
I mean, he lets Loki.
Huh?
He lets Loki live, so.
Okay, but Loki's a god. Like Loki.
Okay. It does not mean he can't kill Loki.
No, technically the only reason Thor can hold it because come on, he's like Odin's son, and like they just make him hold it just to hold it. Like, honestly, I don't really think
it was made for him.
That's what I'm saying. It was made for him. I don't really think you're really like worthy like compared to these other people. You know what I mean? Like you just were born in a situation and that's why you got it. You were born with millions of dollars and you inherited it, buddy.
Okay, so nepotism, basically.
Nepotism, yeah, basically, yeah. So that's why I can't really count them. But Bruce, no, buddy.
I wouldn't think so. No.
Yeah,
I would say, well, we already know, definitely Superman.
Not when you want to kill everybody just because Lois Lane dies, buddy.
Again, see, that's a multiverse thing.
You know, they say that, but I feel like if Lois dies, our prime Superman, I feel like he's still gonna do the same shit. I feel like he's gonna do the same shit. Clark,
I mean,
didn't like become evil or anything, but he's. Would you really say Kingdom Come Superman is worthy? I don't know. I mean, it's something about you, buddy. I just don't know when Lois dies. You just can't see
the man. His wife and his unborn child was killed at the same time.
Peter Parker lost more people than able to keep his shit together. All right. His mom and dad were old as shit. So I mean, like, what do you expect, Clark? Huh?
Oh, you talking about Clark?
Yeah, Clark.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I thought you were talking about Spider-Man.
No.
Okay, I was about to say that's his
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. So like, I'm just like, come on, bro. Like, I feel like he would do that just in general.
Oh, I would definitely say the Flash. Like,
I feel like the Flash be on all that shit. Yeah, I think so too. I think Flash be on all that, man.
Either Barry or
Wally. Yeah, I think so too. The way they sacrifice themselves, going through time and shit, not going through time, and saving people for the betterment of others, man. I think the Flash.
That's the reason why I love the Flash. It's like he's not really gonna beat up on his villains like that. He's more gonna like talk with them, get to know them.
Talk no jutsu.
Basically.
You know what I'm saying?
Basically, that's the one time where I accept it. Like
Naruto definitely old Mjolnir. Just saying.
Hey, we're talking about DC and Marvel.
You're right. I'm just wanting to point it out there. Next time in hard to relate. I would say Charles Xavier, but no, you can't hold it either. You can't hold it either, buddy. Sometimes you value humans above mutants, and they be smoking y'all. Then you all got Magneto, just like the Joker thing. No.
I would say. Well, technically, Magneto kind of can hold Mjolnir. It's not really. It's not really holding. Like, it's not being worked. Yeah. It's the same thing with Moon Knight. He can, but it's not really like. Yeah. He's not really like worthy. It's more like. I was gonna say Silver Surfer. What you think?
After the whole Galactus thing, I think so. I think so. He has the vibe, but like, would you say Silver Surfer's gonna go out? You think he's gonna go out and be a stand-up guy though after that? Like, I think he has in general a moral compass, but like.
So like we're counting worthy as like you're willing to be a hero, sacrifice yourself and, like stand for the greater good, right?
Yeah.
I think Silver Surfer.
You think he still can wield it?
I think there's a slim chance.
I'm not sure how he is in the comics, so yeah, I don't know like what he does after Mjolnir and nothing like that. So I mean, what he does like after the whole Galactus thing and like. Does he go around saving people and like? I feel like that plays a factor. Like I feel like you should be, you know what I mean, going out saving people.
See, that's the thing. Depending on which comic, really, like I said, this is why I hate like multiverses because nothing's really like constant.
Yeah.
And the story's always changing. But in certain versions where he's Galactus's herald.
Yeah.
He does go out his way to like find planets that Galactus can't eat. Yeah. Where there's like no life.
Yeah.
So he's kind of helping.
Yeah.
By like saving like the civilizations from being consumed.
Wait. How's he saving it?
Because he's finding like uninhabited planets.
Oh, people that no life. No.
Yeah, like no life planets. So Galactus can't eat that. So he doesn't eat, like.
Okay.
Yeah. So.
Then I don't know why he brought that dude to Earth.
I mean, at that time, it was more like he didn't really see, like there was any way to really stop Galactus. So it's more like it's kind of like like you're in a depressive state and you're just like there's no way out, so you might as well just like continue doing what you've been doing. Yeah. So. Okay. Yeah, I can kind of see that. And plus, also to mention, he was kind of doing it to save his, people. Yeah, his family and stuff. Yeah, people. Yeah, I can see that. I can see him holding it. Like I said, there's like a slim chance, but with his power cosmic, he definitely can. Yeah. So power base and shit. Yeah. But on the worthy side, I'd say there's a slim chance. Okay. Yeah, I agree with that. All right. So. What do you think about Green Lantern Corps? I think they're more compass like what they stand for. I think as the version of like
feels like it could be worthy of Mjolnir because of the that quote there saying darkest day and darkest light, no evil shall escape my. You know what I mean? It's like
You mean brightest day and darkest
brightest
night?
day and darkest. Yeah.
Come on, you gotta get the quote right. If you're gonna bring it up.
Okay.
Well, blackest day and darkest night.
And blackest day and darkest night.
No
No evil shall escape my sight.
That
Let
those,
all wait.
that those who worship evil's might beware my power.
Green light is light.
Come on now. Come on, if you're gonna bring it up, like
You're right, Mike.
I messed up a
I
little
was
bit
wrong. I
in
didn't
the
know
beginning,
it.
but
I was wrong. I didn't know it. I'm a man that actually could admit my mistakes.
alright.
You know what I'm
I
saying?
can see it.
Or maybe some like Hal Jordan, Jon Stewart, they could probably hold it because of what they stand for. In that sense.
You know, definitely not Guy Gardner.
Yeah, you're right.
No.
That's schmuck.
You don't like him?
Yeah, Kevin Neal's gonna be in a live action too. It's crazy. I don't like him.
With the bowl cut, it's
Corny.
honestly it's disgusting.
Horrific.
You know what? No shade to anyone with a bowl cut, but it just didn't look right on them.
Yeah, no.
Would you say Wonder Woman?
No.
You wouldn't?
No. I don't think she can because I feel like she has like kind of a god complex in a way. Yeah, like a superiority complex where I'm just like, you're like relax. Like she feels high and mighty, but in reality I just don't really think you're like, I don't know, I just don't see you as like Superman or Captain America. Like I think you kind of she tries to portray herself like that, but she's not really like that. And I've seen her disagree on stuff where I'm just like, huh.
I would have to disagree with you on that one. I feel like she embodies what a hero is, but her mentality is more of a warrior's mentality.
And that's why I don't think she can wield it.
But that's the thing though. Thor has a warrior's mentality.
Or nepotism.
But he does also have a warrior's mentality.
But nepotism counts.
And here's the thing though. There was a time when he was unworthy of Mjolnir. And he
Yes.
has to prove his worthiness.
Diana always was like that. She didn't have to do nothing. She had to lead, grow, get strong, whatever she had to do. I don't know. But
I mean,
nepotism plays a fact for Thor, so that's why he can hold it. Wonder Woman.
I feel like you're throwing a little bit of shade at Wonder Woman right now.
What?
I feel like you're throwing a little shade at Wonder Woman right now.
Because I don't think she can hold it, Mike?
No, it's just like.
Nah, I mean, she's just. What are you doing? Man, nobody really thinks about you. I think you're irrelevant. Like, it's nothing personal.
I mean, all right.
I mean, it's got nothing to do with anything. She just. Who's really thinking about Wonder Woman? Maybe we're thinking about Gal Gadot, yeah, but Wonder Woman
I
is
have
the
a feeling we're going to
character.
bring up Gal Gadot.
Gal Gadot, whatever, how you say her name. I'm
Gal
thinking of
Gadot.
that. But other than that, I'm not thinking about Wonder Woman. No.
You know what? I like Wonder Woman.
And she don't like you, Mike, so watch out. She don't like you, Mike.
First off,
she's never gonna like you, Mike, so don't even try it, alright? Definitely not.
Bro, are you good?
But
You good right now? Like, it seems like you got a thing against Wonder Woman.
No.
It seems like it.
That makes you just like me more of you. That's all I was saying. But
Okay. All right.
Wonder Woman's not like that.
Bro,
She's
like,
not
bro,
racist. She's not racist.
I'm not talking about like in race. I'm just talking about we light skins. We got it.
You also got that 5 head too, but we ain't gonna talk about that.
Bro, I could talk about your shape up right now, but I'm not gonna bring it up.
Talk about my shape up, Mike. Talk about my shape up. Go ahead, say something. Say it. Go ahead, say it. Say it. What you got to say, Mike?
Like I said, I'm not gonna talk about it.
We're not gonna talk about.
I'm not that type of person.
We're not gonna talk about that. You know, I'm not gonna say it.
All right, so let's continue.
I'm not gonna
Let's
say
continue.
It. Stink ass breath. We're not gonna talk about it though. We're not gonna talk about it.
Okay. All right.
Just so you know, I'm capping everybody. I just be fucking with Mike. But he's not capping about my shape up. So look at him differently than how you look at me. I be a capping.
All right. So you were
capping.
So you were capping about my forehead, huh? See.
Little smoke, but not as smoky as I said.
Okay. Anyways, back to the topic.
Why don't you think Batman can hold it?
First off, I think it's more like to do with his trauma, really. First off, he hasn't really, like processed that. I feel like he hasn't really processed it much.
Why do you say that?
Because it still affects him. Like, it's basically what makes him Batman. Now, interesting. Here's an interesting one for you, Dr. Doom.
That nigga's not holding Mjolnir, Mike. How? You talking about his powers?
No, just Doom.
No. Oh, are you saying for the simple fact that because he believes he's worthy, like himself, like he believes he's a worthy man in general of everything?
Yeah.
That's kind of, I like that. That's a cool take. I can low-key see that.
Because there was one, I don't remember super clearly, there was one comic where he was, I think it was Black Panther's god.
Black Panther's not holding that. Just want to put it out there. He's not holding that. What are you going to do, Black Panther? Come on.
Man,
a black man. It's nothing to do with that. You just can't hold it, buddy. I'm not trying to say anything. You just can't hold it. What are you gonna do about it? Like, what?
He's already got the suit.
What does that mean? That mean nothing.
The technology, the vibranium,
nepotism,
and a kingdom.
Nepotism.
Hey, he's got it, so might as well.
He's not worthy. You're not worthy. You're not worthy, T'Challa.
But back to the Dr. Doom one. There was one comic where he was being judged by God, right? To see whether he was, worthy of the power, and literally said like his belief, like literally made him like worthy enough. So it's like I think he could hold it.
I could low-key see that. I from like that perspective of thinking of Dr. Doom, I could actually see him holding him in there like that. I really could. I can see that. I like that idea that like that it's because of that. But I feel like
will is strong enough.
At the same time, it wouldn't be Mjolnir. Like, you know what I mean? I just, like you like that means you would be in support of a villain, and I just don't like Mjolnir being in support of a villain. You know?
But that's the thing though, like it doesn't necessarily judge, like based off good or evil like that.
You don't think so?
No.
Really, wouldn't it be like Odin's definition of what worthy is? Because he's the one who casts the spell, so I feel like.
But even villains.
That's what Odin think he's worthy.
Yeah, but even villains could still be worthy though. Like they could still have, they could still have the factor for it.
I kind of see what you're saying, but like with that logic, you could say Thanos could have been worthy because of how he thought of himself. You know what I'm saying? But like I don't see him, wielding Mjolnir. You know what I mean?
But here's the thing though, like Thanos, he wouldn't really like consider him like having the factor to be like a hero or anything like that.
But he believes himself as like he believes himself as the person that's supposed to save the universe. You know what I'm saying? Like it's his destiny.
See, that's the thing between the comics and the movie. Very different.
Yeah, the comics he did it for a baddie, but in reality, he did it for more better reasoning.
Yeah.
So maybe comics Thanos, but like MCU Thanos, I feel like he had that complex where he was like, he felt like he was doing something for the greater good.
I mean, he had a god complex. So.
Yeah. So that's why I'm like, if Thanos can't wield it, I don't see Doom wielding it. Like, I see like the philosophy of how he could wield it, but I would feel like, it just doesn't seem right. It just doesn't seem right. Or maybe like he holds it, but then somebody who is way more worthy than him can take it away from him. So like, say if it was Thor or Captain America, they can just take it away and it won't go back to Doom.
Yeah.
You can only hold it for a previous state if somebody in competition is not there.
Yeah, okay, I see what you mean.
So I could low-key see it happening like that, actually. That'd be cool. They low-key should do that in the Avengers Doomsday.
Hey, don't get them any ideas now.
They need it.
They need it, but they're gonna fuck it up.
Okay, we don't know that yet, Mike. We don't know.
Hey, we've been proven wrong.
The Russo brothers, I trust. I mean, they have a lot to work with, so they could. It might not be good because of what they have to deal with. So, they got a very uphill battle. It's very bad.
Like, you gotta fight the studio, the executives, everyone.
Yeah, it's not a good setup for them. They're very uphill, and low key, even if it does bad, it low key shouldn't be their fault. Like, I mean, they're literally coming in to save it, basically, after they effed it up. Like,
first off,
that's kind of unfair.
If they're gonna, like make it or be part of it, I would say they need to take charge. Like, be like, this is how it's gonna go. This is what I envision.
I'm sure they're doing that. I think they are. They paid them all that money. They better have that type of, ground. But even still, like, that's an uphill battle. I'm coming literally at the end of it.
They could always pull back the money from the money. So
yeah, that's true. We'll see though. We'll see.
Anyways, I was gonna ask, do you think Aquaman will be able to?
No. He has a righteous mentality that you would think has the capability of William Mjolnir, but I feel like he's more for his people than he is for anyone else, and he always gets a little sensitive when you try to like you guys don't care about what I think and stuff like that. Like, come on, man, Aqua, no.
I mean, he is a king, so
exactly. He thinks. I will say this: if he was born into Thor's world and shit like that, and he was also king, I think he could will it because of that.
I wouldn't think so.
If he was like Thor's brother and he was the same exact person, I think he'd be able to will it.
I'm a little iffy on that.
I don't see why he couldn't. Like, if he was Thor's brother, I don't like, and he's not a different character. He's the same exact character. I don't see why he couldn't wield it over Thor.
Yeah, right.
You know what I mean?
I guess, yeah, but
now if he had a different personality because he's Thor's brother, he's not like who he is, then okay, I'll give you that.
No, I would say the same thing with Wonder Woman too.
Okay, yeah, if she was a Thor's sister, yeah, okay, I'll give you that. For like nepotism reasons and stuff like that, I can see that. I can actually see that. Yes. You don't think Reed Richards could?
Oh, definitely not. No.
Why?
Because I feel like he's more. It's like, to me, he's a little more selfish than.
Okay. Yeah. A little more selfish, maybe a little arrogant, or.
Yeah, like for him, it's kind of like him and Iron Man are basically kind of the same, except not. Iron Man, he's more of a like playboy, always wants to prove his superiority. And I feel like Reed is just the same, except he's not really a playboy.
Yeah.
He always wants to be like that guy, like.
Yeah.
So that's how I see him.
Okay. I guess I'm just thinking more of his intellect. How he is, like, what if he could figure out a way to build Mjolnir? You know what I mean?
But then we're talking about the wordy aspect.
Yeah, you're right, the wordy aspect. I just think he's smart enough to figure out a way around it.
I mean, he's smart enough, like, because he could build something, to tap into the power and then, something like that. But
you know what I mean? What about Ghost Rider?
Ghost Rider, I don't really think Ghost Rider.
Widespread. Like, I'm not saying when he first works for Mephisto and stuff like that, but after that, because now he has a curse or something, right? He has a curse, and he's keeping that curse for the greater good to get rid of people who are not innocent.
But that's the thing, though. I feel like he's more into punishing people for the wrongdoings, not really
oh, okay, yeah, you're right. That's true.
Not really like in it for the heroic aspects of it.
That's true. You're right. That's a good point.
Because the spirit of vengeance doesn't really care which side you're on, because he'll punish everyone.
That's true. Yeah, you're right. You're right about that. Yeah. Because I was thinking, but he like the spirit of vengeance checks though to see if you're innocent. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. If you're innocent, it won't do nothing to you.
He's more of a judge. Like, I wouldn't really say he's.
Okay. Yeah, like a judge.
Yeah, he's.
Sure. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, he's more neutral. In my opinion,
okay,
he doesn't really stand on. I mean, I would say he's more on the heroic side, but in the end, like, if you're like committing evil and all that, like, because he's not gonna care which side you're on.
Yeah, but that's true.
More often than not, he's gonna be more on the hero side.
That's true. Yeah, you're right. I agree with that. Yeah.
So I wouldn't count him.
Okay, Mike, you convinced me with that. All right, shit.
See. Who else would I say? What do you think of Daredevil?
Why? Wouldn't you say you don't think he punishes people?
I mean, I would say he does, but he is a hero, and like.
I mean, he's like a lesser version of Ghost Rider when it comes to punishing people, but I mean, he still kind of punishes.
Yeah, but he's more on the side of like.
He's definitely more sort of good, but I would say Ghost Rider is too. Ghost Rider just does it in a more, smoke way.
Okay, alright.
Like Daredevil, I feel like is like he's kind of like Batman in a way. In a sense, like I can kind of see that. Like I feel like he's just kind of like he still punishes you in a way. Like it's like smoke. He's like a judge, jury too, because he's an attorney.
Vigilante.
Yeah. Right. So that's why I'm like, I don't really think you could hold it.
All right.
And that's the thing too. Like maybe like you're like it's everybody can't hold it. You know what I'm saying? If everybody can hold it, then it wouldn't mean nothing. You know what I'm saying? Only certain people be able to hold it. You know what I'm saying?
You're right. Yeah, I'm not gonna bring him up.
Who?
I was gonna say, would you think Punisher would ever have a chance?
Oh yeah, definitely not. I don't know how you thought that was going to happen. Like, how the hell did you think that was going to happen?
I just wanted to see your version.
No. T'Challa has a better chance of doing that.
Yeah, I just wanted to see your perspective.
T'Challa has a better chance than Wonder Woman. I'll give it that. Maybe not.
I feel like Wonder Woman has a better chance.
Yeah, you're right. I think Wonder Woman has a better chance too. Maybe I'm just hating on the black man.
Hey, no hate to the black. I'm black. He's my brother, but I'm just saying Wonder Woman has a better chance over him.
He's my brother too. All right.
You were hating on him.
All right.
Earlier.
Somebody gotta hate.
All right, you're right.
And Charles, I know we said Charles already, but Charles wasn't such a little punk sometimes when it comes to memes. I feel like he was such a punk sometimes. But
he's
like
a punk.
He's a little too corrupt. He's kind of like the third Hokage. That's what I see. He's kind of like the third Hokage. Like, yeah, he's good and nice and shit like that, but low key, you let Donzo do certain shit, and then
like he lets certain things slide.
It's just like, whoa, wait, like nah. Okay, he's kind of like that. That's what he is, and you're not gonna be able to build it like that, buddy.
So what? Yeah, I would say so. Yeah, because he's done some very questionable things.
Yeah.
So.
But from from meeting him from a first perspective, you think like, yeah, you would be able to. Yeah, you would think he could wield it.
But nah, like when I say questionable, like questionable.
Yeah. Like at least Magneto is consistent with how he is. Batman is consistent with how he is. You're up and down.
I mean, Magneto just wants freedom for mankind. Like,
yeah,
he doesn't want persecution.
Well, he'll persecute them. So I mean,
well, he persecutes regular people. Like
exactly. He's basically the same thing. I get that they're treating them like that, but you're still the same way in a sense. You're still the same way.
I mean, he is an Auschwitz survivor. Like,
so that's true.
You can see his perspective.
I see it. I get it. But
so
I get it. But still, smoke, buddy. You're smoking us. Who do y'all think who could wield Mjolnir? Do y'all think Spider-Man can wield it? Do y'all think Wonder Woman can wield it? Do y'all think Winter Soldier can wield it? Do y'all think Black Panther can we?
What's with the hate on Black Panther?
You think Black Panther can wield Mjolnir? Let us know in the comments below, alright? But if y'all like this video, please hit that like button and subscribe. Hit that bell notification. If y'all want us to talk about other topics, you can hit those up in the comments below. Also, reach us on our IGs as well. _T. Hey.
Every time you do that.
What?
The little patty cake you play with yourself.
Watch yourself, Mike. What the fuck you talking about? Patty cake. Patty cake on that 5 head. How about that? Patty cake on that, alright? Yeah.
Alright, you know what? Just do the outro.
Yeah. A little patty cake on that, huh? Patty cake, 5 cake, 1 through 4. Why do you have such a wide forehead?
You ever seen the meme where it's like just put the fries in the bag? Or just finish the outro?
This is my show. Don't tell me what to do, Mike.
I don't think it's wrong. You gotta respect the guests.
Okay, you're right. You know what I'm saying?
See? Alright.
But we'll catch y'all next time on RJ Relate.
shy in front of the camera, man.
Yeah, I noticed you weren't really looking at the camera.
Nah, man, I let the camera look at me. I ain't
You gotta look at it a little bit. So the
I
audience look at. I couldn't even look at the audience because you were looking at me so much. I felt bad.
Well, I'm talking to you. I'm engaged with you
I know, but like you gotta look at.
But you know, sometimes you need a little crazy in your life, man. Sometimes you need a little, you know, to bring out the real you. You know what I mean? Some people are so scared to show the real them, man. And you know, ain't nothing wrong with showing the real you. Unless you're into some weird shit, then maybe you should keep that to yourself.
Like Diddy.
Yes.
Michael's only gonna like movies if he's like right next to you. But like if you're like 5 feet from Michael, run away from this dude. You're 5 feet from Jason. You're not.
You always on a damn court.
Y'all next time on RJ Relates.
Hey man.